Prajakta, can you check with Bharat sir? Where is he?
So Bharat sir is already there in the meeting.
Okay. So shall we start? Because already 4:05.
Yes, sir. Very good evening, students. Welcome to orientation session of ERN. I'm audible. Thank you, Rohit, for confirming. So today we have Bharat Muneem sir with us right now. So Bharat Muneem sir, having around 12 plus year of experience in investment banking, wealth management. Sir is like more towards statistics. And Bharat sir?
Yeah.
Yeah. So welcome on board, sir.
Thank you very much.
So I just want, sir, just to introduce briefly, like.
Okay, so basically, if I have to introduce about me, that I have worked with top MNCs, or you can say investment banking firm like Deutsche Bank, Nomura, SSNC. In that, I used to work in the valuation, and we used to create the statistical models in the market. So basically, if you speak about the more of a quant and stat side where we have worked upon, and also I have been into teaching since last 4 years and have taught many candidates. Yes, am I audible? Okay, yeah. So I have taught many candidates with on the domain of financial market as well as the risk analysis. So when it comes to the you can say topic which is related to statistics and the risk, which is my you can say the inclination to teach, and I always love to take the sessions on you can say financial market and risk related topic. So as we are going ahead today with understanding, or you can say with introduction of I would say the risk ERP, or more than introduction, it is a kind of induction which we are going ahead with. Okay. So before we move ahead, I would like to understand from you guys that who you are, what are you doing, and what is your career aspiration, and also if you can give about your study background till now, so that I can understand your knowledge and your, you can say, the understanding capacity with respect to the topic which we are going to discuss in coming future. So first of all, I would like any one of you can start. Okay, so like Varun, can you please start?
Good
I
evening,
would,
sir. Am I audible?
yeah, you are clearly audible. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. My name is Varun Kumar Vishnoi, currently living in Rajasthan, Udaipur. Currently passed class 12th
Okay,
and also pursuing ACCA.
okay. So Varun, what's your full name?
Varun Kumar Vishnoi.
And along with ACCA, what are you pursuing? BCom, BAF, BFM, what?
My aim is to pursue BCom honors.
No, no. So you have not yet started your after 12th.
Not started because of results.
Okay, okay, no problem. That's fine. And after Varun, there is, I think, Rohit, right? Rohit,
Yes, sir.
yeah, tell me about who you are, your education background, and whatever.
My name is Rohit Vinod Baing, and
Okay.
Rohit Vinod Baing. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. I recently completed my graduation in BMS.
In BMS. Okay.
Yes,
BMS marketing finance, which specialize
marketing.
marketing. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. So, and you are from which city? Mumbai or outside Mumbai?
Mumbai.
Mumbai only. Okay.
Yes.
Basically, I think Rohit and Varun. Okay. I just want to know from your side. Okay. First of all, Rohit, if you can answer, what is inclining you, or what is motivating you to do the study of risk management?
सर रिस्क मैनेजमेंट बोलने जाए तो किसी का रिस्क जो हम उठा सकते, सॉल्व कर सकते,
ओके,
वो एक प्लस पॉइंट हो सकता है, क्योंकि अभी कोई किसी का रिस्क तो कभी अपने ऊपर लेते नहीं, बट कोई इनिशियल लेता है और कोई ये रिस्क सॉल्व कर सकता है, तो वो एक बेनिफिशियल रहेगा।
नहीं तो उससे आपका क्या फायदा होगा? व्हाई यू हैव टेकन इट? अपने अपने फायदे के लिए लिया रहेगा, समाज सेवा तो हमें करना नहीं है, राइट? सो
वो तो है।
कोई तो रीजन रहेगा कि आप रिस्क सी। I want to understand your perspective, because the building the perspective is the first objective of today's induction program. Okay, unless and until perspective is set, there is no meaning कि एग्जाम कब हो रहा है, मार्क्स कितना लाना है, वो अपने आप आ जाएगा। पहले पर्सपेक्टिव समझते हैं क्या है। तो पहले आप मुझे बताओ कि आपका मतलब ये ऑब्जेक्टिव है कि आप रिस्क उठाओगे तो सबके लिए अच्छा है, बराबर?
यस सर।
ओके, तो नहीं, बट आपको क्या लगता है कि रिस्क की स्टडी करने से व्हाट बेनिफिट्स आर यू गोइंग टू
गेट नॉलेज अबाउट ऑल द थिंग्स।
ऑल द थिंग्स मतलब
अभी कौन से भी फील्ड का रिस्क कैसे हैंडल कर सकता है, उसका नॉलेज मिलेगा फिर मुझे।
समझ में आ गया। और आपने जो बीएमएस इन मार्केटिंग किया है अभी तक, ठीक है?
यस।
तो उसमें आपका क्या एक्सपीरियंस है? मतलब बीएमएस में मार्केटिंग किया, तो मार्केटिंग जब आप करते हो, ओके, वो मार्केटिंग के एस्पेक्ट्स में क्या क्या रिस्क आपने आइडेंटिफाई किया अभी तक?
मतलब अभी तक मैंने जॉब तो नहीं किया सर।
नहीं, बुक में भी रहेगा ना कुछ कुछ।
बुक में
अभी नहीं, मतलब आपने जब पढ़ा, आई थिंक यू आर ग्रेजुएट इन बीएमएस मार्केटिंग, करेक्ट?
यस सर। हाँ।
ग्रेजुएशन में मार्केटिंग जब आप करते हो, तभी प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च और ये सब स्टेजेस प्रोडक्ट्स के आपने लर्न किए रहेंगे, हाँ या ना?
यस सर। हाँ।
वो जो स्टेजेस है वो हर एक स्टेज पे रिस्क होता है या नहीं होता है, अगर होता है तो क्या होता है, वो सब आज कभी डिस्कस हुआ है?
हाँ सर, प्रोडक्ट जब भी लॉन्च होता है तो उसके सेम जैसे कॉम्पिटिटर्स होते हैं, तो कॉम्पिटिटर को कैसे फेस करना रहता है। बाद
एक्सेलेंट
में
एक्सेलेंट।
हाँ, बाद में प्राइसिंग डिसाइड करनी पड़ती है। बाद में अवेयरनेस क्रिएट करना पड़ता है प्रोडक्ट के बारे में,
करेक्ट है।
तो द पीपल कैन बाय आवर प्रोडक्ट।
तो ये पर्टिकुलर पूरा जो प्रोसेस है उसमें रिस्क कौन से लेवल, कौन से पॉइंट्स पे रहता है, कभी आइडेंटिफाई करने की कोशिश की?
हाँ सर, कंपटीशन लेवल तो मेन है।
हाँ,
देन
रिस्क ऑफ कॉम्पिटिटर्स।
हाँ, रिस्क ऑफ कॉम्पिटिटर्स।
अच्छा, उसका
देन
कंसिक्वेंसेस क्या हो सकता है एज पर मार्केटिंग प्रोफेशनल?
क्या क्या
उसका कंसिक्वेंसेस क्या होता है, कॉम्पिटिटर्स अगर हमारे है,
अभी
हमारे लिए
सर
रिस्क?
एक्चुअली,
हाँ
हाँ सर बोलो।
हाँ, गो एहेड।
समझो मेरे पास अभी एक प्रोडक्ट है, कोलगेट का प्रोडक्ट, मतलब टूथपेस्ट है। हाँ और वो प्रोडक्ट पहले से ही आ चुका है, इधर
मार्केट
मार्केट
में।
में आ चुका है। हाँ, तो मुझे उससे अच्छा टूथपेस्ट तो कुछ अदर फीचर्स डालने पड़ेंगे, उससे अब मेरे प्रोडक्ट का प्रोडक्शन होगा ज्यादा।
बराबर है, ठीक
हाँ
है, राइट है। Anyway, so somewhat you are understanding, and obviously I don't expect everything to be understood. Now, moving on to Varun. So Varun, you are very young, okay? Just 12 pass. Now tell me, what is your perspective, what is your understanding about risk, and what is that motivating you to study further in the domain of risk?
सर ऐसी बैकग्राउंड कोई मतलब नॉलेज है नहीं, बस जो है 12th में बिजनेस और ये सब पढ़े थे, उसमें रिस्क के फैक्टर्स और ये सब पढ़े हैं। लेकिन जो अभी प्रैक्टिकल सिचुएशंस चल रही है जैसे कोविड-19 की वजह से, तो वो मैंने बहुत सारी ऑब्जर्व करी है कि अगर उसमें रिस्क मैनेजमेंट नहीं हो रहा है तो बहुत डाउनफॉल हुआ है। तो वो एक प्लस
Superb,
पॉइंट है फ्यूचर
superb.
के लिए कि
Excellent answer.
अगर आपके
Excellent
पास
answer.
रिस्क मैनेजमेंट अच्छा है तो यू कैन लाइक फ्यूचर में बहुत काम आएगा आपके लिए। और अभी की सिचुएशन देखते हुए बिजनेसेस और अलग अलग जो भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है उनको ये भी समझ आ गया है कि रिस्क मैनेजमेंट कितना जरूरी है, क्योंकि एकदम से डाउनफॉल भी हो सकता है किसी भी सिचुएशन में।
ओके, समझ गया, मैं समझ गया। सो बहुत ही, आई वुड से अ वेरी वेल आर्टिकुलेटेड आंसर्स गिवन बाय वरुण। ओके, एक्सेलेंट। सो अल्टीमेटली गाइस अंडरस्टैंड, before we start understanding what is all this about ERP, enterprise risk management, level 1, level 2, or whatever, okay, the first thing we have to understand is why we should spend time on studying risk. Understand, there are certain, you can say, regulatory aspects, and there are certain, you can say, the external aspects which we have witnessed recently, which has actually given a boost to the risk management professionals. The recent example of COVID has turned in the favor of the risk management profession. The idea is very simple, that as Varun rightly said, that recently many organization has faced a big troubles due to not managing a risk well in advance. So those organizations who had managed the risk well in advance are enjoying right now, enjoying in the sense are well possessed right now, and those who failed to manage or who did not give any, you can say, look at such aspects of risk are facing a huge issues. Also, in India also, the regulators has informed all the top companies that you must have risk consultant in your organization. Now, what is the role of this risk consultant? This risk consultant will do nothing. He will just identify the key risk areas. And after identifying key risk areas, he will find out the solution and then implement the solution. This is the role which is given to the risk consultant. After the impact of COVID, which has done, you can say, a not favorable thing to the corporates, it is actually an alarming signal for everyone बिकॉज एक चीज आप समझ लो गाइस, अगर रिलायंस डूबेगा तो अकेला नहीं डूबेगा, अगर अदानी डूबेगा तो अकेला नहीं डूबेगा. The reason is these organizations, if they fall, आप ऐसा मत समझिए कि मेरे पास उसके शेयर्स नहीं है तो मुझे कुछ रिस्क मैनेज करने की जरूरत नहीं है. इट डजेंट मैटर. From the perspective of regulators, why they are making risk consultant mandatory is because these people are having a large exposure in the economy from the bank. So they have taken loan from multiple banks. अगर just imagine, अगर Reliance Industries या Adani Enterprises, or let's say not even such a large organization, let me just give you one simple, a small company name. You can say BASF Pharma. Okay, there's a pharma company BASF. There's a pharma company like Alembic Pharma. Even if these small companies, these are not small, these are also large, but as compared to Reliance, it is very small. So even such company collapse, it is not good for, neither good for them nor good for the society. The reason is that if this company fails, bank will not be able to collect their dues. If bank is unable to collect their dues back, then it will result into the bank going bankrupt. Are you understanding? So the idea here, we have to understand that a proper risk management implemented from the beginning is not only good for the company, it is good for the economy and the society. Hence, all the countries' regulators are now focusing more and more on the risk profession. So the demand for risk consultant, risk profession is ever increasing. Now, this is one of the aspects I spoke about from the perspective of the regulatory aspects. Now, let us understand from the skill aspects. Okay, from the skill aspects, if we understand the top investment banks, you name any top investment bank like JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, Nomura, UBS, BNP Paribas, you name any top investment bank, and those IBs are definitely having a risk manager in their company. Why? Because they are in the business of risk. As initially, I think this Rohit had said कि अगर कोई रिस्क लेने वाला है तो अच्छा है सबके लिए. तो ये जो इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकर्स रहते हैं, ठीक है, दे डू टेक ट्रेड ins and out. Okay, so when they do take trade, they are ultimately doing nothing but acting as a body who is taking risk from the one who wants to transfer the risk. So these are the one who are actually in the business of risk. They take risk, they transfer risk. So by default, the risk management is like a blood in the body. The way blood in the body is for your body. Similarly, risk managers or risk consultant is as important for such investment banks. So before we start our study, the power of this study or the intensity of this particular study should be clearly understood by each one of you. So आपको ये चीज एकदम माइंड में क्लियर रखना है कि ये जो भी आप स्टडी करने जा रहे हो, जितना भी डिटेल में स्टडी रहेगा, राइट नाउ एंटरप्राइज रिस्क मैनेजमेंट की हम बात कर रहे हैं, उसके बाद और भी टॉपिक्स आएंगे, लेवल्स आएंगे. तो पहली ये चीज ध्यान में रखना कि ये स्टडी को अगर आपने सीरियसली ले लिया, सो देयर इज अ ब्राइट करियर अवेटिंग फॉर यू. नाउ ये जो पर्टिकुलर स्टडी है, इसमें जो हमारा फर्स्ट स्टेप है, लेवल 1 जो है, वो क्या है? सो हमारा जो फर्स्ट स्टेप, दैट मीन्स लेवल 1 हमारा जो होने वाला है, वो है एंटरप्राइज रिस्क मैनेजमेंट. अब ये पर्टिकुलर जो टॉप पेपर है आपका, ये इसको हम बोलेंगे लेवल 1. और ये लेवल 1 जो है, देयर आर सम सर्टेन प्रोफेशनल, देयर आर सर्टेन स्टूडेंट्स. तो जो स्टूडेंट्स कैटेगरी के लोग हैं वो भी ये एग्जाम देते हैं, और प्रोफेशनल्स कैटेगरी के लोग हैं वो भी ये एग्जाम देते हैं. तो जो स्टूडेंट कैटेगरी के लोग हैं उनको कहाँ पे ज्यादा फोकस करना चाहिए, वो हम सबसे पहले देखेंगे. सो नाउ इज स्क्रीन विजिबल टू यू? यस एवरीवन? Is my screen visible, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So now, if you can see, okay, level 1 examination at a glance. So this particular enterprise risk management examination which we are going to appear, we are here, we are a student. Okay. So what is more important to you has been given, and what we do not have to worry about, that is also given. So ultimately, as a student from the student category, you have to be more focused in live sessions and exercises which we will be going to conduct. Okay. So in next future sessions, there will be a proper live sessions on the topics. Today is an induction, giving you introduction and the overview, but when we will start discussing about each and every aspects of the topic, you have to be completely attentive, and you should be asking more and more questions about the understanding of the topic. Because guys, understand, from your background, I can tell you that you guys will not be in a position to, you can say, not, I won't say understand, to relate yourself with the concept which is given in the book. Hence, it is not going to be like very a cakewalk for you that yes, you are seeing something day in and day out. You are going to learn a completely new world, because आप लोगों के लिए रिस्क मैनेजमेंट आज तक आपके ना तो किसी करिकुलम में आया है, और ना ही कभी आपने एज अ प्रोफेशनल उसको एक्सपीरियंस किया है. तो जितना भी बुक्स में है और हम जो भी लेक्चर्स में डिस्कस करने वाले हैं, वो सब चीज आपके लिए एक नई लर्निंग है. Definitely I am there to help you in making you, or in making this particular sessions more and more relevant and interactive. But आपको एक चीज माइंड में क्लियर रखना है कि this should be very very important from your part, that you attend each and every lecture. There is no excuse for missing the lecture, because we don't want to give 2 attempts. We want to clear each exams in first attempt. So whenever live sessions are happening, you have to attend it compulsorily. Then obviously handbook is something which is which will be given to you, like if not in hard copy, then definitely in soft copy. Then ISO guide compiled in the above, means in handbook, this thing is available. This guide, COSO guide, is also available. Global Risk 2020. Now, this is where the discussion of COVID will be, not exactly COVID, but this is where the big risk disaster which has happened not only in India, it has happened across globe, because no one was aware about the pandemic which is going to come. Hence, the importance given, which was prior to 2020 to the risk professional, was something else, and now the importance which will be given to the risk professionals after 2020, it will be completely different. So you can say in every profession there comes a major pivot point. When I say pivot point, means turning point. So 2020 was a year of pivot, or was a turning point event year for entire risk community. So it's like those who are thinking that रिस्क का एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में स्कोप इतना ही है, आज वो स्कोप बहुत ज्यादा हो गया है. So that is something which is going to be discussed with respect to the global risk 2020. Now you are also going to get access to the webinars by international trainers. So there are international speakers who would be coming and discussing about the topics of risk and all. So that is something which you will be getting access to once you are appearing for this particular exam. So downside, all things relevant to the professionals, not to us. Okay. So we being the students, we should be completely focusing on live sessions, exercises, and handbooks. These are the 3 important parts which we should be focusing on. Is this clear, everyone, up till here? That while studying, which are the 3 main areas we have to focus? Varun and Rohit, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now talking about, see, we are not going to get into the detailing of the content today. because I hope you guys are aware about content. Am I correct? Or should I go through the entire content once at least? Or let me go through the entire content once, then we will go to the examination pattern and all. Okay. So now in this particular case, okay, in this particular topic, this is enterprise risk management. We are going to discuss about the concept of risk. That is obviously what is risk. Okay, this is the most important part with which we will be beginning. That is, you can call it as an introduction to the risk. Then we will understand the present status of globe. So at global level, what is the risk scenario? What are the scenarios which are giving a good opportunity to the risk professionals like us? Then there is definitely another topic which is about risk culture. So understand, every organization is having their own culture. Now when I say culture, what is that organizational culture? आप लोग बोलोगे सर ये क्या ह्यूमन रिसोर्स का टॉपिक पढ़ा रहे हो? So मैं कुछ पढ़ा नहीं रहा हूँ, मैं सिर्फ बता रहा हूँ कि organizational culture is something which actually plays a very important role in determining the success of organization. Just to give you the example of culture, okay? If you guys remember 5 years ago or 6 years ago, okay, there was a case with Tata Group. Okay, so Tata Group, Ratan Tata exited as a chairperson. Okay, and he appointed Cyrus Mistry as a chairman. After 1.5 or 2 years, they removed Cyrus Mistry, and for temporary purpose, Ratan Tata continued, and then they appointed Mr. I think Chandrasekhar, who was earlier the group TCS chairman. Now is a Tata Group chairman. So as the chairperson. Now, why all these changes happen, or why all these changes conducted by Tata Group? The only reason was the culture, because our Ratan Tata and the entire Tata Group were following a certain, you can say, values, a certain, you can say, rules in order to run the organization. But those values and those rules were getting compromised. And because of that, for the profitability, obviously, were getting compromised for the profitability. And because of that, Ratan Tata stepped in, and he decided that we are not going to run organization this way, hence we do not want this chairperson. That was a day 6 years ago, and today you see the performance of the Tata Group company. And if you speak about the performance, you see the stable performance of the Tata Group company over a period of time. Similarly, this is nothing but the organizational values and cultures which is driving the company. Similarly, there is a concept of risk culture. And we are going to learn this risk culture very well in detail, how beneficial it is for an organization if risk culture is properly inculcated or incorporated within the organization. Along with this risk culture, okay, now I'll give you one simple example of risk culture. Okay, one policy, okay, every entire team in organization is doing a teamwork. So when I say teamwork, what does that mean? I am entering some data into the system. Okay, so there is a culture within organization that one guy is entering, then other guy will check it. Now it is not forceful that other guy has to check, but when you develop such culture, it is by default automatically the one guy, if he's completing, is calling other guy to check whether he has done correctly or not, or whether he has made any silly mistake. If such kind of culture and teamwork is built in, okay, there you would be reducing an effort to have a maker-checker concept. Maker-checker is a risk management concept, but if you have a culture like this where one person is, you can say, entering the data and other is coming and checking by himself, not checking obviously, but helping him in identifying the mistake, then there is no requirement of any strict risk management. So this is something which is risk culture. We will be learning this in detail. Okay, this is, I am just giving you a rough ideas. Then comes, you can say, risk management. So what is risk management? What are the steps one should take in order to manage the risk? What are the benefits one can achieve by doing risk management? And many more things about the risk management will be discussed. Then obviously, as it is written, ISO guide, that is something which we are going to discuss. COSO guide is also something which we are going to discuss, because COSO guide and ISO guides are actually giving us a successful template of risk procedure. ISO guide and COSO guide is nothing but a kind of template which we have to follow, which has already been proved in the industry as a successful template. Okay, then comes at the end, after learning the COSO guide and all, and after understanding global risk, there comes risk management process. So risk management meaning and risk management process are two different aspects in our curriculum. So when I say risk management process, what does that mean? That what, from where the risk management process start and at where the risk management process ends. That is something we have to understand. The scope of risk management, once it is understood, then only you can determine what could be the process of risk management. When I'm talking about this particular risk management process, you must know कि चीजों को हमको जड़ से मिटाना है. So let's say अगर कोई ऐड आती है लाइक कोलगेट और ये सब ऐड करते हैं कि दांतों के कीटाणु को जड़ से उखाड़ के फेंके. So it is like that. The risk management process, the objective of risk management process is to remove such kind of, you can say, the issues from its base. So if you start working on the base, the remaining thing will automatically get improvised. So the idea is from where risk management starts, that is something which will be communicated and learned, taught to you in detail, and where it may end or is it continuous process, that is something which will be taught to you. So ultimately, all in all, after completion of level 1, guys, you can expect that you know something about risk management process and the standard pattern of following the risk management in the organization. Don't expect too much. You will become the expert of risk management. No. The objective of level 1 is to make you a student of risk management, not the expert of risk management. After completion of level 1, you can call yourself as a student of risk management. Right now, you are just you can say a participant, or you are like a candidate like everyone else of risk management. Once you complete level 1, you will actually become a student of risk management. Is this completely understood what I said, what I spoke about the curriculum and everything? Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So now I am moving on to examination details. Okay, before I move on to the examination details, is anyone having any question to be asked or doubt or any concern to be raised? Please tell me right now.
Bharat,
Uh-huh.
if I may, if I may speak over here.
Yeah, sure.
So, yes, so I'm very, very glad. Dear students, my name is Kashish Khilnani. So I have been so far a spectator in this session, and I'm very much impressed by Bharat sir's, knowledge, and very glad that, we have Varun and we have Rohit as part of the first ERM batch commencing at the all India level with us. Varun and Rohit, one very great thing is that, since Bharat sir has a huge amount of experience and the kind of understanding that he has from the perspective of giving you practical knowledge, not just only the theory based knowledge, but he will be able to convert all that, you know, intellectual knowledge into the real practical sense, which will help you guys to develop experiential based learning. So like Bharat sir said that level 1 say we cannot expect that hum professional ban jayenge. But what we can also expect from level 1 is that you guys will be acquainted fully with the curriculum of risk management. So that will help you guys to develop a very strong base in getting into level 2, and not just into getting into level 2, but that will help you guys to structure your perspective on how to identify, assess, evaluate, measure, and understand the gaps in the risk processes of various companies in various departments and in various forms and various angles. So that is something that you guys will definitely understand from level 1. Take the complete advantage, take the entire complete advantage of this opportunity to put yourself in a perspective that tomorrow if I join any company, तो मैं किस तरीके से सोचूंगा as a risk professional, as an risk analyst, as a risk specialist, as an enterprise risk professional. So take that perspective in place and keep asking sir wherever you find there is a gap. बेहिचक होके आप क्वेश्चन पूछो. अगर आप क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछोगे, then don't expect from Bharat sir that he would be able to understand your doubts and queries. अगर आप openly क्वेश्चन पूछोगे, since the class is very small, he can also allow you to unmute yourself and openly ask questions. So very glad once again to have Varun and Rohit, and of course most privileged to have Bharat sir on this session with us and taking the level 1 with both of these dynamic young guys ahead and making them groom into professionals in the near future. So looking forward to you, Bharat sir, and looking forward to both of you, Varun and Rohit. All the very best. I would have stayed a little more longer in the session, but I have one session to catch up at 5 p.m. So all the best. I am going offline on this session, but I'll soon catch you up, guys, in the upcoming sessions with you. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Most welcome. Okay. All the best. Okay.
Okay, guys. So I think this particular level 1 examination details, this particular page is visible to you, right? Yes, everyone. Is this visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, excellent. So now see, the perspective is built now. We know that what we are going to do in level 1 and then level 2. Okay. We have to build a perspective that what exactly risk management and how it works and what it will give me in near future. Near future means after finishing the program. So after finishing this, I can expect or complete, you can say level 1 and all the other levels, that I may become a risk professionals. And what is the demand of risk professionals in the market, that is already communicated. So there is a career and commercial, both the benefits are available. Now let us understand that what is the procedure, what is the formalities we will have to finish. Even if we are knowledgeable, even if I give you knowledge, even if I give you live examples, even if you give you live case study, that may make you an expert risk personality. But who is going to assess it? The board, the body, IRM is going to assess you. So for that, they have certain process, they have certain formalities, and examination is one of those formalities. Now, though it is a formality, it is very important formality, because without passing it, you won't be able to qualify as a risk professional. Okay. So now moving further, let us understand this examination sessions gets conducted every quarter. Now, when I say every quarter means in February, in May, in August, and in November. The mode of examination is online. The link will be sent on email, means it is just a second. The link will be sent to you just 2 days prior. This is just a process which you should understand. The format of examination is very important. It may be 25 to 35 questions depending on score points. There may be 25 questions or there may be 35. The range is defined in between 25 to 35 questions will be asked to you. All the questions will be MCQ. That is multiple choice questions. There are application based questions very much likely, which is based on case study. So there will be a case given to you that ABC Reliance Industries Limited is a company which is functioning, which is doing XYZ things. Are you understanding? And there is one event happen in their one of the plant. Now that plant is no more working. Now how would you fix up this particular mess? Because it will have impact not only on financials, it will also have impact on the life of the employees. It will also have impact on the credibility of the customers. It will also have impact on the marketing perspective, because the product, since there is a shutdown of a factory, products will not be available. So there are many areas which gets affected and impacted because of one single event. Now, how to make all these particular things, how to make all these particular things, you can say, doable. For that, you will be given multiple questions. There is one case. Within that case, there will be a 4 or 5 questions down that case. Each questions will be given a particular marks, because the particular weightage of the marks is not finalized. It may be 1, 2 points, whatever points is decided by the board. Now duration is fixed, that is 1 hour and 30 minutes, 90 minutes. Now, whenever you are sitting for the examination, what are the things should be available with you? So laptop or desktop, either of it. Not good internet, superb internet, I would say. Always ensure to have a proper, perfect internet while sitting for the examination. Then you can say webcam and microphone. Now webcam for the purpose of monitoring, because this is a proctor based exam. Usually you are sitting here, you are giving exam, you are being watched, that you are not looking here or there, something like that. So that you have to ensure. And microphone is for the purpose of listening. If anyone, let's say your friend is sitting besides you and telling you the answer, that will get captured in the microphone. So ultimately these are the protocols which you have to follow before sitting for the examples. Then browser requirement is as given. I am not here to explain you the technological parts, so that you can go through. Optional requirement, notepad and pen. So this is not optional, this is mandatory, because when you are appearing for examination, you must have a notepad and pen with you, because you want to note down your thought process and ideas, right? Okay, if you, I'll answer your query, Rohit. Okay. Then scoring. So 600 score points are there. There is no negative marking, very important aspects. Okay. And you have to answer all the questions. There is no optional question. You have to answer all the questions. Okay. So total marks are 600. You can score 600 if you are 100% correct. But the passing percent or passing marks is 60%. So out of 600, you have to score 360 to pass. Okay. So overall, generally 70% student pass level 1 examination. Okay. That is what the global ratio is given. So at global level, 70% of the student passes. And result gets announced within 15 days of the examination date. Examination can be taken on any day of this months. February, May, August, November. Very clear? Is this clear? Then I'll answer your query, Rohit.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Now, Rohit, if you don't have computer or laptop, whenever you are selecting your examination date, you have to ensure that on that particular day, you have a laptop and computer, or you can visit your friend place, or you can visit anywhere. Okay, it's not mandatory. You can visit to the Thane office of FinPlan. Okay, so that is okay. That is not a big deal. But ideally, if you have, you can give it from home, and if you don't have, then you have to go to the examination center. Okay, so ideally speaking, during the COVID time, many organizations has given that particular facility of giving exam from home, which is unlikely to be continued. I don't know whether it will be continued or not, because that is the call of the management. But if it is not being taken at home, then you can give this exam. You can give this exam by reaching the selected centers of IRM. Okay, and all this information will be shared to you on a timely basis. Very clear, Rohit?
Yes, sir.
So if you don't have, there are multiple options. There is no need to worry. Now, apart from, you can say, so I explain you about what you have to study. I explain about the curriculum as well. And I explain you about the way examination sessions will be conducted. Is there any other question anyone wants to ask me?
So what will be the timings of the class?
Entire timetable and everything will be shared with you by this weekend, and the lectures are going to begin, you can say, very quickly. But the exact time, that since you only two of you are there, okay, we can definitely decide with mutual understanding. Okay, so that's not a big deal. Since the batch size is only very small, right now only two of you are there, so we can mutually finalize one particular time and then can begin. Is it fine with you guys?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but we will decide well in advance. Okay, so once you can say, I prepare the final timetable. Okay, so the exact on which day what we are going to cover, that particular timetable I am yet to prepare. I will prepare that timetable in detail, and then we will find out the date as well as the time. I will circulate the time and date with you guys, and if both of you are ready with that particular date and time, then we will fix it up. Okay, so we will finalize the timetable for at least 1 month. Okay, so at least a 1 month timetable must be ready with us, and we will follow that very strictly. Very clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So before finalizing, you can say whether you are not comfortable or comfortable. But once it is finalized, then let's stick to it. Then don't deviate, like कभी 4 बजे का तो कभी 4 बजे का हमने 6 बजे का, ऐसा नहीं करते। पहले से ही डिसाइड कर लेंगे। हाँ, इमरजेंसी में समझ में आता है, कभी हम कर सकते हैं 4 का 6, 4 का 5, बट ये हैबिट नहीं होना चाहिए। ठीक है, एक फिक्स टाइम कर लेंगे और बाद में हम आगे बढ़ेंगे। सो मेरी ओर से मुझे जो बोलना था मैंने आपको बता दिया। एग्जामिनेशन डिटेल्स, द करिकुलम एंड एवरीथिंग। टाइम टेबल जो है आपको मैं विद इन 2 days आपको मैं फॉरवर्ड कर दूंगा, फिर आप उस पे जो भी आपका कमेंट है वो आप दे सकते हो। सो एनीथिंग एल्स अदर देन दिस, एनीवन लाइक रोहित?
एंड सर क्लासेस जूम मीटिंग पे ही होंगी?
Zoom is the best platform. We will do on Zoom meeting only. अभी तक फिजिकल, मतलब अभी तक कोई गवर्नमेंट ने कंफर्मेशन दिया नहीं है ना कि क्लासरूम लेक्चर्स ले सकते हैं या नहीं ले सकते। सो अगेन इट इज ऑल इंडिया लेवल, यू कैन से batch we will be conducting, so people will from the outside Mumbai will also come, and I am basically from Mumbai, so like I think Varun is from this Udaipur, right?
Yes, sir. Udaipur,
You're
Rajasthan.
in Udaipur only right now.
Yes, sir. In Udaipur.
Okay, okay. So it will be online, live online only. Okay. Anything
Okay.
else? Rohit done, Varun done. Prajakta, is there anything? Yes, Prajakta, is there anything you would like to add? Okay, guys. So if it is if we are thorough with this particular presentation and we are clear, then let's end the session for today. And like today is Tuesday, so by Thursday, by or latest by Friday evening, you are going to receive the final timetable. So I will send a provisional timetable on Thursday. Once it is approved by both of you, then we will fix it up. And on Friday, I will send you the final timetable for a period of 1 month. Is it clear? So let's end the session today. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining
Okay,
today's
thanks,
session
Prajakta.
and guiding the students.
Okay, Prajakta, thank you.
Thank you, students, for joining. Have a good day ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day too.
Thank you.